Yo, it's your boy Caroline Tower 100, man. See how much I fuck with y'all, man. I'm down here in the motherfucking police station. I'm about to talk to this dude about these shootings and stuff. I gotta talk to him first off camera so I can ask him if it's okay if I use him in my documentary because he is a cop and I don't want to record footage that he's not gonna allow me to use. I don't see why he would have a problem with it.
Yo, Shy, you bugging. You need to go to the fucking house, B. You bugging. I respected that shit about that nigga, man.
Bro, you want to talk on my camera, please?
Yo, listen. It's a lot of people that gonna get on the TV and try to articulate the death of that man, but them niggas don't know what it is. They gonna pick the worst person to express how black people feel. How black people feel, we been feeling the same way like Nat Turner. That's all I got to say, my nigga. That's what they do. They kill each other. They kill us.
Like we fucking... my thing is, just let y'all know where we at. We over here where it happened at Carolina Tower 100. My thing is, man, y'all treat us like motherfucking deer, man. And for real, though, deer are actually more respected than us because we can only hunt deer at a certain time of the year, right?
They held us all year. And the nigga was a good nigga. Let's be clear on that. I'ma say it, my nigga. And he was arrogant. He had gall. He was fucking angry.
But that don't give you no right to do nothing to him.
That man is bad.
Nothing. And that's the point we trying to make to y'all. Like, it got to be another option. Like, so what you telling us is, if the police hop out on me right now and I decide to run because I got this weed in my pocket, that you're gonna shoot me in my back 7 motherfucking times, and that shit's supposed to be alright with us. We supposed to just be cool with it. I don't even know that, man. I ain't never been in this neighborhood a day in my life. This shit is fucked up, man. This shit is really, 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 really fucked up. Like, what else are we supposed to do? Like, y'all asked us to be peaceful. We've been peaceful. Martin Luther King was peaceful, and they motherfucking killed that nigga. So, like, what?
They gave him a holiday, though. Change.
Fuck a holiday. They gave us.
They gave Martin Luther King a holiday, but they wouldn't do it to motherfucking Malcolm X.
And then what's even more fucked up about the whole situation is this happened. Shit, wasn't it February 29th when he died?
And you know, so
that's Black History Month. That's how y'all treat us.
Motherfucker, get on my nerves, bro.
This blog gonna be crazy, man. And we're not gonna let this shit go. It's not gonna stop. There's not gonna be no. We already know that y'all can have the potential to create whatever kind of story you want to create because that man not here to tell his side of the story. But at the same time, people saw what happened and people gonna tell it. So that's just what it is. Like. And y'all just gonna have to deal with that. And yo, we not here bashing all the cops, but we bashing the motherfuckers that had something to do with that shit and that watch that shit and just not doing nothing about it and just standing up for him. Like, if I shoot somebody in the back right now, I'm going to jail. That man at home on his couch getting paid. And he just killed somebody. What's his bond? Somebody tell me. Oh, he at home, huh? Type of fucking shit. Rest in peace to that man, yo. We about to go check out.
R.I.P., my nigga. R.I.P. Lotto, you already know what it is, man. But these niggas ain't gonna do nothing, my nigga. These niggas will kill each other before they do something.
And that's another thing. That's the shit I don't get. We walk down the mall and a nigga bumping to you. You kill him, take his chain, all type of shit. But you let this motherfucking police do all types of shit to us, and we make cardboard signs. This shit is just fucking crazy, man. Like, and I'm not saying that we need to go up and be violent, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's not right. The point I'm making is that, because I know we'll lose that war too. It's only 13% of us in America as black people. So what we going to do with 70% of them? We going to lose that fight. But the shit got to fucking stop. There's no way in the hell we supposed to just keep letting this shit fucking happen to us, man. Like, shit is bullshit, man.
See, the media and the news trying to make it look like, bro, it's gonna be wrong, bro.
I don't give a fuck what he did. It don't mean they can shoot him in the back. It don't matter how they try to paint it. What's up, man? How you, bro? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't care what he did. Oh. What was it, bro? Living, man. Doing my blog and my music and stuff.
What was you, man? I ain't even know that was you. You know country out.
No comment.
Whatever, man.
That's all. This ain't it right now.
Condolences to you guys. We mean it from the bottom of our hearts. We mean it. So sorry.
And you know the crazy part, my nigga, like this how I feel. Like you got Caucasians out here, like the Quakers out here, man. Like we on the Underground Railroad right now, my nigga. You niggas don't even understand that shit, bro. And they gonna lay my man down like that, yo. But the same thing is, man, we our worst enemy. So you can make excuses. Men don't make excuses; they make change. Any man that got to resolve all conflict with violence is a threat to himself and a threat to his nation. You feel me? It won't be no motherfucking Underground Railroad if it wasn't for white people. But we loved each other more when we
And that's the
slaves.
point. And that's the point I was trying to make. Like, you can't blame everybody for one person's actions, man. Y'all see this? That's my point. Same way you can't blame all of them, you can't blame all the cops.
In front.
We sad, man. What we supposed to do, man?
Hey,
Shit ain't right, man. We gonna be here. We want answers, man. We need them fast.
Good to see you again, bro. I'm sorry for these circumstances, though.
We out here. We ain't going nowhere.
R.P. Lotto.
R.P. Lot, man.
R.P. Lot, man.
Lotto Cinco, man.
Y'all know how I give it up. I told y'all Carolina top 100. If it ain't 100, it ain't me. You see where I'm at? You niggas don't know me. Straight like that. Now hey yo, it's a lot of bullshit going on in my motherfucking city, man. I know y'all seen my nigga T-Top just tweet that shit yesterday, man. Goddamn, they killed the homie, man. What was his name again? Lotto. What was his real name?
Akiel Denkins.
Rest in peace to the homie. Rest in peace, Mr. Denkins, man. They did what, my nigga?
No reason. No reason.
Y'all see the news people out here?
In Raleigh.
So this shit ain't only in Florida. It ain't only in Florida and South Carolina. They doing that shit right here. They hit that nigga 6 times in the back. What type of shit is that?
Fucked up.
What happened? You know what happened, mom? You know what
They took
happened?
my brother away from me.
They took your brother, mama? Sorry to hear that.
They shot him 6 times.
Took off running. He running, so that means he was scared of y'all. Y'all supposed to straight to him if he took off running.
So
You know what I'm saying?
they couldn't catch him, so they shot him.
Exactly. This is how it go. Point blank period.
That's how I go. So that's how I go today. If you
He was
can't,
a fucking rookie.
Yeah,
He
shot him
wasn't
for
even
no
fucking
reason,
out
man.
here. You feel me? Because the
Shot him
cop
for
from
no
out here
reason,
would
yo.
have did no shit like that.
Fuck shit.
so from here on out, I guess what you're saying is if we run, we get shot.
Basically.
Cause he ain't pointing no
But
gun at the man or
end of
nothing.
the day, man,
How he ain't put no gun? That man ain't have no gun on him.
See, oh, so that man ain't had no gun, and
Oh,
they
They
just.
say he found the gun, or they say they found the gun, man.
That's what the story says. So you think they planted that shit, bro?
Yeah, they planted this shit.
At
the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, this where it happened at. And he ain't talking to no young niggas either. Niggas is veterans that's right here. Like, niggas been out here for years. Like, the shit that they did.
Let him see what he said. We really right here, bro.
500 Brad, 93rd, nigga.
The shit that they did, though, they ain't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? They shot down innocent black brother, you feel me? All brother had that.
And Teddy, so
Shot him in the back.
Got a mama, sister,
That
brother.
the big chunky
They took my
shells.
dog
They hit him
away
with
from
like
me.
the big chunky 45 shells, like the big chunky one.
Why you had to
like
shoot that
6
man
times.
6 times though? You could have shot
In
that
the
man
back.
in the leg. You could have
In the
tased
back.
that man. Y'all got protocol y'all gotta go by. You feel me? Like, come on now. He ain't have to take that man from out here. He ain't have to do that. He was fucking rookie. He ain't even from out here. I ain't even never seen that officer in my life. And I'm out here.
Can somebody give us an account on y'all side, since we only gonna get his side of the story or the police side of the story? Can somebody tell us what if anybody saw what happened? Can somebody tell us y'all's point of view of what happened to him?
And the account was the police hopped out on my nigga. They
That's
said
what I
he
want.
had a warrant. He took off. He was dusting the police off. Bro jumped over the fence. He fell. The police jumped over the fence. He fell. You feel me? The police felt bad. He couldn't catch bro. He done chased bro numerous times in the past. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They fuck with us, bro. This block right here, bro. They don't like us, bro.
So he already knew who he was.
Man,
And he knew he couldn't catch bro. So he shot him just because he couldn't catch him.
You know he was. Ways to go by that shit. If he couldn't catch him today, maybe he could have tried.
Come on. Let me hit that
That
dope, my
man could
nigga.
have tased him. That man could have tased him.
He could have tased her like sister said, even though we don't even want that. But he could have tased the little homie. We'll take it how it come if it came like that. But he ain't have to take his life.
So what I'm gathering from what I'm hearing, because I haven't really watched too many news stories and nothing, because I'm very busy. So from what I'm gathering is this young man was minding his own business. The police pulled up and said he had a warrant, and the homie took off running. That's it. And he shot him in the back.
In the back. That's some fucked up shit, yo.
How many times?
6 times. Big chunky 45 shell.
So he hopped. So I heard the homie hopped the fence.
Yeah.
That second fence, he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it to. He was going to the second fence, and you feel me? He got pumped.
So when he got shot, he was in the action of jumping over a fence.
Yeah. How the way they was hitting them, how the bullets was in the crib. You know what I mean? That shit down. Like my nigga was on the ground when they popped. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like that real, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? The police popped my nigga. Then he peeled. He peeled.
Oh, that shit.
So they shot him and he got up and tried to run.
Yeah, peeled.
That's fucked up, man. And they gonna hit my nigga in the back.
They had one bullet in the house. One bullet ricocheted off the little ladder on the ground. All this shit ain't towards the ground.
I'm just trying to gather. I'm just trying to.
On the
When that
ground,
officer started chasing my brother, his intention was to kill that man. He didn't want to do it in front of everybody, so he got him back there to handle his business.
But he had him personally. That's what it was.
See, man, because I'm just sitting here. And the only reason I asked y'all,
it started from a minor warrant.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck in that situation even well, but not even that. I'm trying to figure out what it is about that. When in that situation was it okay for him to even draw his gun? Like if he pulled up and that man ran, why the fuck is your gun off your hip?
That nigga felt embarrassed, man. He had him back there in the cut. Nobody could see him. You feel me? Well, he thought nobody could see him. You know what I mean?
Maybe his taser won't work. Y'all think his taser was broke or something?
Bro, listen, bro. Taser wasn't broke. Hey, bro, this the hood, bro. It's eyes.
I don't think you answering the right question,
It's eyes everywhere, bro.
Like we telling you what's going on.
That nigga killed my nigga,
like
bro.
Yeah.
That nigga killed my nigga, dog.
Not believing us or something.
Oh no, this is what I'm telling you, bro.
I
listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna stand with you and say it. I super believe you. My whole point in asking that shit is I can't find a point in that story as to where that man should have pulled his.
We don't know, bro.
All we know is
That's
you
what
took off running.
You got out of eyesight.
And now do y'all see how frustrated?
There's no point in it.
And that's the point.
Find the point, bro.
See, now they hot. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Find the point in it because there's no point in it, bro. Even if he had a gun, bro,
That's the point.
Aim the gun.
And see, that's the point I was making. And it don't matter that it don't matter that his eyes out here because we not doing nothing wrong and that man didn't do nothing wrong.
You can't aim a gun and get shot in the back.
Yeah, see, that's the point I'm making, bro. I'm very smart, y'all. Nothing y'all said was wrong. Y'all just told y'all fucking story of what y'all seen. And all he did was run. And that man, you can't pull your gun off your hip when somebody runs from you. You just can't. Just because I'm running from you don't mean you get to grab your gun.
I'm not running towards you.
Exactly. Just because I'm running from you don't mean you get to take your gun out and use it. That's I don't get what they, like the officer I spoke to this morning said, because he said he a good officer. So what he said is it's the training that y'all doing. Every time somebody do something, that don't mean you supposed to pull your gun off your hip. Every time somebody do something, that don't mean they need to go to jail. Y'all policing the wrong way. It's just more to it.
R.P. Lotto.
R.P. Lotto, man. Thank you. Hey, yo, man. Rest in peace, Lotto, man. Akiel Denkins. I told y'all I got y'all, man. It's a song I did about a couple weeks ago, and I felt like it was fitting. It was perfect for the occasion. So I had to share it with y'all.
My nigga, it's slime season, that's slime season. I'm grind hard to the shining season. And down here, niggas robbing and killing. But half the time, don't even find a nigga. Well, you's a pussy and I smell vagina, nigga. She don't fuck around and they gon' find a nigga. Cold and stiff in Carolina, nigga. I done told you once, I can't remind you, nigga. This shit fucked up, got all kind of issues. They even killing babies, all kind of sickness. Niggas hard-headed and ain't trying to listen. Well, a headshot, I make you pay attention. Got gangsters, then you got dumb niggas. How to use your brain and choose one, nigga. Let me tell y'all about my young nigga, cause I remember when he bought that gun, nigga. He got hot-headed, had too much heart, and got a bullet lodged in his lungs, nigga. Man, rest in peace and God bless his soul. But the shit he was doing was just dumb, nigga. It's still R.I.P. the straight fun, nigga. Till they kill me, you live on, nigga. Shot Martin Luther, Murray, Malcolm X, and beat Sandra Bland. I'm just saying, nigga. Was this really part of God's plan, nigga? Talking pledge allegiance, and God we trust. Man, y'all people don't fuck with us. They kick us off and throw us under the bus. I wish Rosa Parks could really see this shit. They had a seat, they got us under the bus. Put dope in our hood and harass a nigga. They give us 35 years for trying to come up.
Counting dollars, my only interest. Got no time to be blowing kisses. Stack the money, yo, get the paper, shorty. I can't live with you. I see you later. Trying to get to that money, you run. 20s and 50s and 100s. Trying to get to that money, you run. 20s and 50s and 100s. Run it up on the money, yo. 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 Run it up on the money, yo.
That's my season. I'ma grind hard till it's shining season. Down here, niggas robbing and killing. Half the time, don't even find a nigga. Rest in peace to him, man. This shit really just happened in my city yesterday, and this is how I feel about it, man. Y'all really got us fucked up. We just do this shit because we fucked up. Down here, we got tough luck, nigga, behind your back, just like. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Yeah. Hey, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Sick and tired, I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit, and it's real. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Sick and tired of this bullshit. So sick and tired, I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit, and it's real. Man, I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Yeah, my mama met her a thug nigga, jack boy / drug dealer. She moved out and sold drugs with him, man. He won't even in love with her. It's real. Damn, I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah, my mama met her a thug nigga, a jack boy / drug dealer. She moved out and sold drugs with her. Pa won't even in love with her. It's real. Damn.
I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah. My sister pretty as shit, but on the inside she sick. See, y'all want the fame for y'all selfishness, but nigga, me, I need to be rich. This shit real. I feel you, bro. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah, I said my sister pretty as shit, but on the inside she sick. See, y'all want the fame for y'all selfishness, but nigga, me, I need to be rich. This shit real. I feel you, man. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Yeah. D-Shine got 9, and Quante got 5. Judge taking our lives, and nigga, we just trying to survive. This shit real. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah. I said D-Shine got 9, and Quante he got 5. Even the judge taking our lives, and nigga, we just trying to survive. This shit real. Woo! Man, I'm telling y'all what's going on. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit. It's real. Man, I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Sick and tired of this bullshit. Sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit. And it's real. Man, I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Yeah.
Hey, I just want to have a brief moment of silence before I get into this for Mr. Akiel Denkins.
And we got you, homie. We won't forget. Amen.
Hey, look, man. This shit is crazy to me, man. Like, I don't know how a lot of y'all feel, but I'm definitely in my feelings tonight, man. And I have been since I heard the news, man. And there's just a lot of other stuff been going on too, leading up to this event before it hit super close to home. Some of y'all that follow me have already seen me been going on my little rants and stuff lately here and there, but I don't know. It's a lot I want to say about this topic at hand, man. And, you know, I got some footage, just video in here where I actually went out there and I talked to those people, man, from that neighborhood. And I'm going to share it with y'all. I really don't even know where I want to start, man. So I think I'm going to start with myself as to why this is so important to me. Aside from just the fact that I'm like I said, an African-American male myself. About a year ago, I had an officer come to my house where I live, where I pay my bills, and at 4 o'clock in the morning and pretend to be serving a warrant on my neighbor. And obviously, I did not live in the apartment that it said on my door. It said B9. You have a warrant for B10. I got paperwork for all this stuff and everything. If I don't, I can even go get it recopied to show y'all what I'm talking about. They came in my house. My girlfriend was in her, you know, the way we sleep, really didn't have clothes on, stuff like that. And this man got to see my girlfriend naked and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They came to our house like without a warrant, with no probable cause to be there. How would that make you feel at 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody at your house pretending to be like acting like something else? I had to go to trial on that shit, man. They had to put my girl on the stand. The judge asked my girl, what would she have done if it had been anybody else at her house at 4 o'clock in the morning knocking on the door without a warrant? She said, call the police. And the people in the courtroom most of the people started laughing because it was funny to them that her answer was call the police on the police because she didn't know what else to do. I didn't have a warrant. She didn't have a warrant. You see what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff to us, man, for whatever reasons, because he thought I had a little bit of weed that I was smoking or whatever. He gonna violate my rights and do that, force his way into my house, act like say he saw something in the car. I went to trial and I beat this case. He got on trial, told his story, told his lies, and my lawyer said a few things, and the judge looked at him like he was fucking stupid.
and dismissed the charges. This is public record. My name is Tawan Deshaun Hooker. And it happened in Apex, North Carolina. Like, I don't have anything to hide. That's why I'm Carolina Top 100. You know, like, a lot of y'all say y'all real and y'all really don't keep it real. You know, you think it's real because you can, you know, y'all won't even talk about certain issues like this. But anyway, can I get a water bottle, please? So basically what happened was they came to my house and they violated my rights to the utmost respect. So what if I spoke with an officer today, what if I just drugged that man through the street? Because like, you imagine if you at home with your family and somebody outside your door trying to trick you to come outside, basically. And then trying to trick their way in your house, whether they got a uniform or not, you know it's wrong and they violating you. 4 o'clock in the morning. That shit gonna make you want to do all type of shit. You know, at the end of the day, if I would have jumped on that man, beat that man up or whatever, I would have had more charges. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to take it, let them do whatever they wanted to do to me that night. That man could have shot me that night. He was acting very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and kept damn near going for his gun. So I just feel like something got to change, man. I don't know what we got to do or what needs to be done, what needs to be set in place about the stuff, just these issues, man. It's crazy, man. I'm gonna show y'all this thing in a second. It's you can look it up. It's called Mapping Police Violence, man. They showed us over 300 and something cases where African Americans were killed by the police in 2015 alone. Over 102 or 103 of them were unarmed, didn't even have a weapon. After they kill them, roll them over and figure out they got cell phones and shit like that. I don't understand why we are just fair game to get killed. And then all these cases I'm gonna show y'all, it says no officer was charged. They know for a fact that those bullets came out of those officers' guns and that person did not have a weapon on them, but nobody was charged in that case, man. It's like that badge is given, not all of them, because some of them are good. Like, I'm not blaming on all of them, but it's like they get that badge and it's like it's a license to fucking kill us. And I'm so upset because what's to say the next time I get pulled over for a petty traffic stop, I'm not going to end up like Sandra Bland. Killed myself. Why the fuck would I do that? Or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, or get shot like that. That man ran behind that building and got shot behind that building. He was running from that man. That's what we do know. And we do, if that autopsy come back and those bullets are in his back, how do you explain how do you explain shooting somebody in the back? My thing is, like, I know that if somebody was breaking into my house right now, where my family is at, where everything I know I love, if I was to come in right now, or if I was to come out my back room and somebody was in my living room, was breaking in, taking my stuff and running out my front door, I couldn't shoot them in the back and stop them and make them put my stuff down. The law say I can't shoot them in the back if they don't pose a threat and they leave me. That's the law. So I just don't understand how it was okay for him to shoot him in the back 6, 7 times at that. Okay, you felt threatened, but you shoot this man 6, 7 times. You was threatening enough to keep pulling your trigger 6, 7 times, all fatal shots above the waist in the back. Like, you won't trying to stop. You was trying to kill him. Like, and I don't know them, so y'all don't gotta try to affiliate me with nothing, gang member or nothing, because I'm not. I'm just being honest. Like, this is how we feel as black people. I'm not a fucking Black Lives Matters activist. Shout out to them. But I'm not, because I've seen that y'all already tagged Black Lives Matters as terrorists, and that's fucking crazy to me. How is Black Lives Matter group, how the fuck are they a terrorist group, man? Somebody please explain that to me. Comment below. Tell me, why are they a terrorist group? And don't tell me because 1 or 2 of them was blanking and did something violent. Because no matter what group you got, it's going to be a couple people that might blank and do something violent. And should they not be doing something violent? We can't even run from the police no more without getting shot in the back. I done been to prison for felony fleeing to elude. Thank the Lord I ain't never get shot for just trying to get away from the police. So a lot of questions y'all gotta ask yourselves, man, before y'all just feel like, before y'all feel like, he a thug and this, that, and the third. Man, don't none of that shit matter anyway. No matter what you try to paint him as, you shouldn't have shot him in the back. I don't understand how you justify taking your gun off your waist because somebody's running from you. Even if they do have a weapon, if they're not pointing it at you, I don't, especially because some of them sound like he got shot as he was leaping over the fence. If he got shot leaping over the fence, how the fuck was he? What could he? If he jumping over a fence, how he posing a threat? He ain't got shot in the back, and some of them said the bullets was low. So that means he said he hit him when he was on the ground. They said at least one time, so he could have got hit and fell and tried to get up. Anything could happen back there. Don't nobody know. We do know that his mama said that boy's body laid on the ground for 3 hours back there, and I'm sure they won't let people walk behind that building if she couldn't go back there and even identify her son. So we don't know what went on back there. You don't know. I'm not saying they did plant that gun or they didn't, but nobody knows what happened back there but the officer and the dead man. They can't tell his story. The shit is wrong, man. And I've had my rights violated, and luckily I'm still here after dealing with that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to be caught up in. I'm a part of that group. I'm a prey too. Like I said, like it really feel like animals are more protected than us. You can only hunt certain animals at certain time of the year. You can only hunt deer at certain time of the year, man. They killed black people all year long last year. Hell, it was a leap year this year, and the 29th was the last day of Black History Month, and that's how they ended it off for us. Or that's how we had to end it off. Thanks a lot. I get he had a warrant for a drug charge or whatever, and it's a lot of stuff that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to talk about from the police. I'm going to talk about for what we can do better in our community to try to avoid some of these sort of issues. I'm not saying that there's nothing much that could have been different, because obviously if he got a warrant, anybody with a warrant going to take off running, and that don't give you the right to shoot them if they do take off running. If they don't decide to just, because you can't make them. It's your job to catch them, not shoot them in the back. Man, I just know we want answers, man. And it's just like, what's going to satisfy us? When you act like, what answers could you tell that the people from that neighborhood to make them feel better? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. And a lot of y'all, man, need to follow me, man, because I'm gonna say a lot of stuff between here and there, not all in this video that I feel like it's beneficial to a lot of y'all, because I got to experience some things that a lot of people didn't. And mind you, I'm from the same type of situation. I grew up in the hood. Both my mama was on drugs and my daddy was in prison. And see, that's the thing that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, to whoever, the people, the spectators and speculators that try to paint that man as a bad person, try to say, oh, he might have been a gang member, or he might have, anything they might try to say about him. I don't know what he was. Myself, for all I know is, the community say he was a good dude. That's what all I heard was good, positive things about him. I didn't hear nothing bad from nobody in the community out there, personally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. And like, what's really crazy, I did something this morning that I never did in my life, man. Ever in my entire fucking life. I got in my car and drove to the police station and asked for the captain. Not in Raleigh, but in a city close, because he is related in my family. I recently found out, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to speak to him and just ask him questions, man, because I woke up this morning with that shooting on my mind. And I just wanted to hear from another officer. Is it ever okay for someone before I start this video, I ain't want to go, you know what I'm saying, on a tangent and be wrong. I'm just trying to figure out, when is it ever okay to shoot somebody in the back? And y'all, he told me that there are going to be stipulations and little, like, it's certain things that basically within that story, it's going to be certain things that officer, if he say the right things, and unfortunately, y'all, he know the law, and so he going to have people advise him that, or even if, you know what I'm saying? So even if it's not the truth, he could say those things, and it just put him in a good space, man. And it's fucked up because what the officer basically told me was that there are certain, the way he worded it was, he said there's certain situations where if certain things happen where the officer, I guess if he feared for his life, and that's why that dude trying to say he feared for his life, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that he could shoot him. Because that would be the only way, because it's not right to shoot someone in the back. So when that autopsy come back, that's what's going to have to prove because if he wasn't facing him and the entry bullets were in his back and he weren't facing that man, then point blank period, he shot that man in the back. And we all know you don't pose a threat while somebody is facing you, while somebody's not facing you. So that's just what it is. You can't just slay them and kill them. So we gonna find out. We'll get answers, y'all. So y'all just gotta sit tight. I know that's crazy to say because people are upset, man. But I also got somebody that said he's gonna help us with this, man. Like, it ain't a lot he can. It's stuff he can do, and it's stuff that he can't do. You know what I mean? Like, so we just gotta do what we can, man. We all gotta try to support his family and just do whatever we can for this young man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna show y'all these clips. It's a lot of more stuff that I gotta say, that I need to say to y'all as a community. And y'all probably gonna see this video, to the people from that neighborhood. Y'all probably gonna see this video before y'all actually physically see me again. But I got a couple phone numbers, and I told y'all I'm coming back. I'm coming back down there. I told you I will pull up. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do whatever we can. We're gonna try to get the message as far as we can. We gotta get this word farther than just Raleigh and farther than just the people on this street. If he was done wrong, if what they did to him was wrong, if they really killed him and murdered him, like y'all told me, if that's really what happened, he didn't do nothing wrong, and that man just pulled up, chased him, and he ran, and then that man murdered him, basically in cold blood. If that's what happened, then we need to tell the world about it. And we got to get as many people that's going to help us do something about it the right way. Because at the end of the day, getting upset and going to war, it's like I said before, black people are only 13% of America, man. They're going to shut that shit down in the day. All we got, and it's a lot I want to say, man, because it's like y'all ask us, y'all got to understand, for how long could you expect for these people to continue to be peaceful, man? Like I said, last year was a real record, man. They set a world record of killing unarmed black people, man. The most in a year ever. Over 100 people were unarmed. They killed. It was a record. Killed by police. How long do we supposed to be peaceful, man? Somebody once said, see what they did to Martin type shit. Maybe if we was acting like Malcolm way back in the day, shit'd be different now. We don't know. We need answers. We need to know what we need to do. I do got somebody that did offer me an answer and told me something that he's gonna try to do, and he wants me to maybe help him be a part of it. You know what I mean? Because we gotta make things change, man. It start with us, man. It do. It start with us. Oh no, man. As you see, I'm not perfect. Man, my background is, man, I'm telling you, man. But it's just a lot I want to say. I'm gonna get out of here, man. So I don't want to say too much right now either. Rest in peace, Akiel Denkins, man. We got you, homie. We gonna pray for your family. We gonna be at your court dates. We gonna do everything that we can possibly do in our power, man, to get the justice that you deserve. It's just a crazy America we live in, man. Right now, it feels like, man, it's just crazy, man. It feels like honestly, it's just for me. It's like it's like being a rat in a snake pit, man. It's like I'm fair game because these innocent people are really dying. Like I want y'all like look at this shit, man. I'm gonna tell you I'm not and tell me that I'm tripping. Like I'm trying to cut this shit off, but it's just so much, man. Like, look at this. Y'all gotta see this. It's this site. It's called mappingpoliceviolence.org. This shit is scary, man. Look at this shit. This shit really hit close to home. You see this? Let me show you what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna go through this list with y'all in a second. I want y'all really gotta see this, man. You see that? These are all those people, man. Here are their names and their stories. 100 unarmed people, man. Keith Trousers, man. You see what I'm saying, man? The U.S. Marshals were conducting surveillance on the man and requested help from Metro when he fled. When police caught up with him, they claimed he had an unknown object in his hand, assuming it was a gun. They shot him dead. The object turned out to be, I'm sorry, I'm reading sideways, turned out to be a cell phone. And it says no officers were charged with the crime for killing Keith. Move over here so I can shut through this trial real quick, man. It's gonna be quick when I'm out here. I just want y'all to see that I ain't tripping. Okay, so then it say, Betty Jones, Chicago police shot Betty Jones. Chicago police shot Betty Jones in the neck, accidentally, quote unquote, while trying to help a neighbor deal with domestic disturbance involving his son, Quentin LeGrier. The neighbor said he called police when his son tried to break his door down early in the morning and that Jones was shot when she opened the door to direct officers when they arrived. No officers have been charged with a crime for killing Betty. So she was trying to help, and they pulled up shooting. An officer pursued Kevin Matthews. An officer pursued Matthews, who is reportedly wanted on a misdemeanor warrant. Authorities said the officers attempted to subdue Matthews with pepper spray and shot him during a struggle. When Matthews reached for his gun, police said family members identified Matthews after the shooting and said he was being treated for schizophrenia. No officers have been charged with the crime. Leroy Brown. Deputies say Brown, 30, fled when they were attempting to arrest him for a DUI. They claim he put the deputies in a bear hug and reached for the firearm before being shot by deputies. No officers are being charged or being charged for the crime. It says Hayward police Hayward police responded to a report of a man needing emergency mental health evaluation. After arriving, officers determined Roy needed an involuntary psychiatric hold and put him in the back of a police car. On the way to the hospital, police say Roy tried to kick out the car's rear window. Police forced Roy into a leg restraint, after which Roy died. No officers have been charged with the crime for killing Roy. Yonkers, New York. Miguel Espinal, 36, was shot and killed by NYPD officer in an incident that started with a traffic stop in Bronx. He fled and stopped, prompting the police chase that ended in a wrong way crash. After the crash, Espinal, the dude, left the vehicle and ran to the surrounding Tibbetts Brook Park, where police killed him. His family said he ran from office because he doesn't have a license. Whether he ran from the cops or not, it doesn't justify blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? No officers are being crowned. Let's keep going. Hammond police officer killed Tiara, who was the mother of 3 children. The motive is suspected to be financial. That's all I say. Officer Kevin Campbell was charged with murder for killing Tiara. Like he felt it was okay to kill somebody. They did get him. Police said they shot and killed Brown after he hit the windshield, this guy, of a police, after he hit the windshield of a patrol car and ignored commands from the police. He was unarmed. So he hit the windshield, talked shit to them, and they killed him. No officers have been charged with the crime, that guy. Yeah, he was out of line for doing that, but what did they do to him? What had they done to him before? Why was he? Nobody just walks up and punches a police car. You know what I'm saying? And he did it. He was tripping. Take him to jail. You don't shoot and kill him. This list goes on, man. I could do this. Just look. No dude shot and killed, no gun. Nobody was charged. Another officer shot and killed this dude. No. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer shot and killed her boyfriend, Rashawn, 30, in Chuleville's apartment, telling police that she was defending herself and he had hit her. No officer has been charged. So they got in a fight. Police came and killed him. No officer has been charged. That's crazy. Shit just crazy. All this shit. No officer has been charged. All that shit I seen, one officer charged. No officer charged. No officer charged. Officer responded to a carjacking involving juvenile suspect when the vehicle was pulled over. The passenger got out of the vehicle. Crawford was hit by the front end of an oncoming police vehicle and it killed him. No officers have been charged. He was unarmed. Okay, so he stole a car. He got out and another officer pulled up and hit him with his car. What the fuck, man? Police claim they saw James Forte assaulting a woman in the car in the ATM. They tased James twice, causing him to die from his injuries. No officers have been charged with a crime for killing James. No officers crime for killing Tyree. This shit is ridiculous. I'm only at 26, 27, man. It's 100 of these people, man. Wendell Hall, 50, passenger vehicle, was a passenger in a vehicle that was struck by a police car. He was killed immediately. No officer has been charged with a crime for killing Wendell. The officer chased Manley and shot him, claiming Manley reached for his gun. A second officer arrived and stunned Manley with a taser, and the third officer arrived to restrain him. Manley died soon after. No officer was charged. Christian, 19, entered a car dealership after hours and can be seen in security surveillance footage jumping on cars and smashing the windows of several vehicles. Six Arlington police arrived and Brad Miller, a rookie cop, fatally shot him. He was unarmed. Christian, he was unarmed. Has since been fired from the station. He got fired, that's it. But no officer has been charged with a crime. The list go on, man. I'm done, man. Right now. I'll be right back at y'all. This shit is just fucked up, man. That's all we saying, man. See that? Look at that girl right there. What they shoot her for? Engaged in a high-speed pursuit, crashed and killed 2 pedestrians. No officer charged with the crime. No officer charged with the crime. I think y'all get the point, man. At least I hope y'all do. Rest in peace, Akiel Denkins, man. Another person to add to this fucking list, man. Rest in peace, man. We gonna be back at you tomorrow. Something with some more, man. We ain't done with this, man. I promise we not. I promise we not, man. It's just I don't got no script, and I just say what I feel, and that's what I feel. And I don't want to say too much, just out of my emotions right now. Y'all have a good night.